Today we are going to be doing a Q&A, my first ever Q&A. I kind of have built up a following enough now that I can actually answer some questions for you guys that you are interested in asking me. So this is a video for you. I asked on Twitter yesterday, I'm going to be filming my first Q&A video tomorrow. Fancy asking me some questions? Now is your chance. So I got quite a few replies, so I'm going to reply to all of you guys today because I'm a nice person. So the first question. What was your first day at York Towers like? Well, I got there at about 9:30. Well, I got there early because obviously I want to set a good impression. I had to phone my boss to let me in because I didn't have a key on the first day, obviously. And then Rich, my boss, showed me round everywhere, introduced me to most of the people that were there. Then he showed me my desk. And then we kind of just had a chat about what I was going to be doing for my first few days, introducing me to things. I kind of spent my first day just looking at previous tap videos to kind of get inspiration, to kind of think about new videos to come out. And also Super Mario Run had just come out, so it was my aim for that week to kind of write a script and get in there with writing some more Super Mario Run content, which I did. So that was pretty much my first day. I just kind of introduced myself to everyone, read some looked at some videos from recent tap videos, and yeah, that is it. It was a good first day, just a big introduction to everything really. It was kind of surreal because I was just like, I'm here, I'm in Yogs Towers, what am I doing here, this is crazy. But it was really, really fun, and yeah, it was just a good introduction to what I was going to be doing for the next few months. The next question, first game you ever played? The first game I ever played was... I can't remember because I got a PS2 and then I got my Game Boy Advance, but I don't know which way round I got those. I have a feeling I got my PS2 first. I think the first game I played was one that came with the PS2 and it was for PS1. From what I remember, it was a racing car game. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was Need for Speed High Stakes, which came out in 1999, which makes me feel quite old. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the first game I ever played on any console. And then I kind of moved on to Jak and Daxter and Alone in the Dark and Klonoa, and kind of just, they were the games that introduced me to gaming. So they were the first games that I ever played. I've always loved racing games. Whenever I've gone to the arcades when I was younger, I always used to play Need for Speed in the arcades, and I always used to play loads of the zombie shooting games in the arcades as well. So that was kind of my introduction to gaming. Favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Vulpix. I love Vulpix so much. I got this Vulpix from the Pokemon Center in New York, and yeah, Volcamon. Vulpix is by far my favourite Pokemon ever. I do have a lot of favourite Pokemon, but this is my all-time favourite. If you want to know the rest of my favourite Pokemons, just ask me in the comments down below and I will let you know. But I love all types of fire Pokemon. Fire Pokemon are my favourite, but Vulpix is my #1 forever. My favourite season, I think, for me, is autumn because it's kind of getting colder, the fashion is going all nice and cozy again. I love wearing scarves and furry, like faux fur jackets and just kind of cozying up a bit more, and it's getting colder and rainy outside. Everything's going orange and brown, like really nice orange and brown tones outside, and I love it when it gets like that. And also, it's Halloween, which is my favourite thing to celebrate throughout the year, apart from my birthday. And then Christmas is a close third. But yeah, autumn is my favourite time because I just love the colour scheme of everything, and also I'm such a white girl because I love pumpkin spice lattes. Any drink that comes out at autumn at any coffee shop is my favourite. I just love all the autumn coffee drinks, they're the best. Who could you beat in a drinking contest out of the Yogscast? Well, I'm not a lightweight, so I reckon I would beat a lot of people. I would definitely beat Lewis. I've seen Lewis drunk before, which was amazing, and you would have seen it in my vlog as well, which it was just so funny. I reckon, I don't know, who would you beat in a drinking contest? I'd like to try and beat Steve. I really want to try and beat Steve in a drinking contest. You know what, I'm gonna say Steve. I would be able to beat Steve in a drinking contest, definitely. I'd love to just try and beat everyone from the Yogscast in a drinking contest. It would be amazing. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, in 5 years' time, I will be nearly 27, I think. Whoa. 5 years' time, I just don't even know. Hopefully, touch wood, still working for the Yogscast. That's like my dream. I would love to be doing that. I'd love to be still working on my own YouTube channel, just kind of traveling all over the world, meeting all of you guys still, because you're the #1 reason why I do this. Just playing all the newest games, going to conventions, just YouTube. YouTube is what I want to be doing still in 5 years' time when I'm nearly 27. I would just love to still be doing that, streaming everything that I possibly can and just meeting all of you guys. That's my aim, but anything can happen. So who knows where I'm going to be in 5 years' time? Who knows? Did you know of the Yogscast before you started working for them? No, I didn't. I literally had no idea who the Yogscast were before I started working for them, which is probably quite a good thing in terms of me working there, because I feel like if I knew them, if I'd been watching them for years, I would have fangirled, because I am a fangirl, a very, very big fangirl about people in bands usually. So I think if I'd started working there and I knew of the Yogscast before, I wouldn't be able to contain my excitement at all, ever. So no, I didn't know about the Yogscast at all. I don't know how I didn't know about the Yogscast, because I already lived in Bristol for 3 years before now, but I'd never heard of them, and I've been a YouTuber for like 2 years, and I have no idea how I never heard of them before. But now obviously I know who they are because I work for them. And yeah, they're massive, and I don't even know how I never knew about them before. It's crazy. What was your favourite toy you had as a child? Where is it now? I don't think I could pick one, because when I was younger I used to play with all of my Barbies, and I have a lot of Barbies. I used to dress them up in all the clothes that I had for them, and I used to I have this train, this massive Barbie train. That's probably my favourite toy with the Barbies. And I used to play with them on the train, make them do little pretend journeys together, make them all like meet up and be girly girls, and just let's go shopping, and let's go on a train to somewhere. And it's really cool because in the background you could change the scenery like they were actually travelling. But yeah, it was really, really cool, and I loved that so much. And I'm pretty sure I still have it up in the loft at my family home. I'm pretty sure it's still up there. I wouldn't play with it anymore, but yeah, my Barbies were a big part of my life when I was growing up, because I used to have friends that came around. We always used to play with my Barbies together, and my mum used to take pictures of us playing with them together. It was so sweet. So yeah, my Barbies were a big part of my life when I was younger. So I definitely say my Barbies were my favourite toy. If you were a superhero, who or what would be your super villain nemesis? Well, the thing is, I haven't watched enough superhero stuff, DC or Marvel, to be able to really choose my arch nemesis, but one of my favourite ones is the Joker, so I would probably have to go with the Joker, because I love Batman, and I haven't watched all of the Batman films, but I do love Batman, I love Spider-Man, I love a lot of DC and Marvel things, but I'd have to say the Joker, because he's just such a psychopath, and he's just such a good nemesis. I just really, really love him, not because he's a psychopath, but his story is just so good. But if he was my nemesis, that means I'd have to hate him. So I say I have a love-hate relationship with the Joker, because he's such a weird character that just kills people for fun, really. And yeah, he's just a master criminal with this like clown-like appearance, and he just looks so cool and scary. And he's just depicted as this really vicious character. And I feel like if I was a superhero, he would be my nemesis, because I feel like we'd have such a good connection. Maybe I'd be the new Harlequin, and he'd be my nemesis, but I also love him at the same time. I feel like that's how it would be, because I love Harley Quinn. She's just amazing. I love Harley Quinn so much. But yeah, I also love the Joker, and I hate him at the same time because he's such a horrible psychopathic killer. But yeah, that's who I would choose as my arch nemesis. Favourite type of animal? Best be a duck. My favourite type of animal is a fox. Foxes are my favourite animal in the whole entire world, because they're just really, really interesting. They're everywhere. You can get tame ones, you can get ones that just roam around London that look a bit scraggly, you can get the really fluffy ones. I would love, love, love to have a pet fox, but I know it's hard to do that, taking them from the wild. You're not supposed to do that, but they will always be my favourite animal. They are just such beautiful creatures. Anything like wolves and foxes and huskies and any animal that has fluffiness to them, I just love. And I have my little fox here that I've had for a long, long time now. And yeah, foxes are just my favourite animal in the entire world. Okay, ducks can be my second favourite. Which member of Yogscast are you closest with? I would say I'm closest with Kath because we stream a lot together. He was the person from the Yogscast that I spoke to the most at the beginning because we sit next to each other in the office. He kind of made me feel as welcome as anyone could, and he's just lovely. He's a really lovely guy. And yeah, we stream a lot together, we film together. Yeah, and he's just made me feel very welcome. So, and I'd say he's one of my best friends in the Yogscast because we're really close and it's great, and we have a really good friendship, we have a really good dynamic when we stream together, and so yeah, he's definitely the closest person at the Yogscast to me. What one band would you love to be the official photographer for forever? That's a really hard question because if you didn't know, I do photograph a lot of bands. I recently photographed Under Oath, Asking Alexandria, Sum 41, and they were incredible. But my favourite band is Dance Gavin Dance or Emarosa, so out of those two, I'd probably have to say I would photograph Emarosa because they're just so amazing to photograph, because I know Ashley Osborne, who is one of the photographers that I look up to the most, and I actually work for her, which is crazy. Yeah, she's just amazing at photography. I've looked up to her for years, ever since I did photography at uni. I've just looked up to her for so long, and she's photographed Emarosa before and she gets amazing photos. They just have such passion. Bradley Walden, who's the singer from Emarosa, he's got so much emotion when he sings. All the band are just so full of emotion that when you capture the pictures of them, it's just incredible. So I would love to just be able to photograph them forever. That would be amazing, definitely. What's your favourite mobile game you have played? Obviously there was going to be a mobile game question in here somewhere because that's what I do for a living. And I would have to say my favourite mobile game that I've played is probably Post Night. That was my favourite game this year, although the year's not up yet, but that I could have many more favourite mobile games in the future, and I'm sure I will, but Post Night has been the one I've played the most. It's about this little knight that has to post letters to people around the villages, and he has to defeat monsters and things, and it's just a really sweet game. It's really easy to play, and I've talked about it so much on the Tap channel, it's crazy, but Post Night is definitely my favourite game on mobile so far. And lastly, coffee or tea? Well, that is a really easy question because I hate tea and I am obsessed with coffee. If I go a day without coffee, I get extremely bad headaches. I am addicted to coffee, I can easily say that right now. I usually have a coffee with me, but I've just finished one, that's why I can't shut up. But yeah, coffee is my #1 drink in the whole entire world. Coffee is my life, for sure. So yeah, that is it. That is all the questions you guys asked me. Thank you so much for asking me these really good questions. I love answering questions, so if you have any more, I'll be happy to do another Q&A in the future, which I'm sure I will do at some point. But thank you for asking me all these questions, and don't forget to like and subscribe down below and press that little bell to get notifications for when I put up more videos. But I will see you guys very soon. Bye!